Well, ladies and gentlemen, night number 1 of the 2016 PBR World Finals in the books. The second edition of the Before the Buck right here. I'll tell you what, ABBI Classic Bulls, we talked about it yesterday. Nothing changed from the hell that it's been raising all year long in these Cowboys.
Yeah, and with the caliber of bull riders we had out there, there's some pretty ranked bulls. I was really impressed.
Absolutely, and you know, we talk about ranked bulls, and we've got the founder of Ride and Rank, Brad Razor. It's crazy, and you know, this whole company started out kind of just on a limb. You know, let's talk about it a little bit, and tell us why you're in town, and a little bit about your products.
My name's Brad Razor, founder of Ride and Rank. Started it up about a year and a half ago on Instagram. Everybody says Ride and Rank. I decided why not put a logo to it. So hey, you got to make it happen. But it's been going good. I'm spreading it out. I have it in all 50 states now. Got some in Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand. It's starting to get out there. It's actually surprised me a little bit. Didn't really expect that to happen, but it did. But in town out here, I'm out here with Luke Kaufman, where we met up last night. Always a good time with Luke Kaufman.
I don't quite remember much.
Yeah, it was a rough night. It was a rough night. But no, Luke Kaufman, he's a great guy. I'm working with him, helping him with his merchandise and selling mine at the same time. And just helping him get his name out there, which he's a lot bigger than me, but just helping him out any way I can. And it's been fun out here so far.
Absolutely, and you know, it's nice that we were able to meet up with you, because we're going to do a couple giveaways here throughout the week, and we're gonna be doing that. And Kirsten, you know, you had your first taste of the PBR World Finals last night. Give us a little bit of insight on what you thought and what you look forward to going forward.
I was really impressed with the way that they laid out the arena, and how it wasn't just your typical, 6 chutes in a row. The way they had it laid out was actually, they had like 3 ends of the arena all had 2-3 bucking chutes. And I thought that was fantastic, because, when Aaron Roy got hurt and breaking his femur, which hopefully he gets a little better there sooner than later for next year, but they took that bull right on the other corner, and I thought that was great, because they didn't have to go right over the top of him. So I was really impressed. I loved the beginning and how they introduced the Cowboys, and I think I'm going to go again.
Absolutely. And, and I'm going to turn my attention to Brad for a minute, because man, we've been around the PBR for years, and I have this show so I can speak my voice. They're not going to kick me out. We were talking off camera. I don't know what was going on with those judges last night. They were either drunk or forgot their glasses or have dirty contacts in. Give us your thoughts on it, on how it went last night.
Well, last night it went pretty good. I mean, I was doing the Luke Kaufman concert when it was going on. I seen some of the rides. I got to see my good buddy Cody Nance ride last night. Proud of him for covering one. He's been struggling a little bit with the Blue Death, but he got on there and covered his bull. I think he took 4th last night. So proud of him there. But other than that, I mean, it seemed kind of fair. But then again, you just kind of you look at it.
Yeah, and I was really surprised, is I think you even were too, when they were announcing scores, and everybody's on the JB Mooney train because he's Mr. Consistency for the World Finals. But I'll tell you what, Chase Outlaw, he's a great kid. He's on fire, 89.5 points. But if you compare that ride and you put them up side by side to JB Mooney's ride last night, there's absolutely no comparison. And JB was scored 4 points below Chase Outlaw last night. I was flabbergasted, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I mean, you were in the arena. I was down doing interviews and doing that. What did it look like from a vantage point as a spectator? Was it as rank as it looked like on TV live?
Yeah, I mean, live, I was so impressed. I was kind of ready for maybe a 90 to be thrown out there to win it, because JB, coming back, he took a break, and he's a veteran, and he was ready. You could just see it in his ride. And when they gave him that score, I was just kind of, everybody in my whole section was like booing, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is a little different, but JB took the score and walked out. So I guess we'll have to hear from him later today about how he felt.
Yeah, and Brad, I'm going to give you a little homework. for tonight down at the PBR Rock Bar, because that is where the official autograph signing and post party is going to be tonight. So if you guys are in town, you want to meet any of your favorite bull riders, get an autograph signing, see the live draft, PBR Rock Bar with Luke Kaufman is a place to be. But saying that, we are in the circle, and we see a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. There's one thing that happened on Tuesday night that not a lot of people know about, and I don't even know if you found out about this yet or not. I don't even know if it's supposed to be advertised, but it's out there on Twitter. But J.B. Mooney is not a single man anymore. He put a ring on it. Yeah. I was quite shocked about that. You showed me that, and I'm like, are you kidding me? You know, I don't know. You know, that could be why he's riding with a clear head. You know, you've been around the business, and when something like that happens, and you come in, you know, happy and not a lot of things in your mind, it really helps you clear your mind and ride great for 5 nights.
You might actually see him at the chapel here in town in a couple days.
Oh, man.
Really? Is that what the rumor is?
I don't know. I ain't starting that rumor, but
You heard it right here. Yeah. The Chapel of Love. Maybe they'll go on the gondola ride and get married at the Venetian.
ooh, there you go. That would be nice.
How about yourself?
Oh, I'm single right now as it is, but
You are in Vegas.
I am in Vegas, yes.
And you are with Luke Kaufman.
I am with Luke Kaufman.
Well, let's rephrase that. You're not with Luke Kaufman.
Here.
Ladies, he's single. All right, that's what we're saying. Find him.
That's right, you know. But, you know, I'll tell you what. Let's get into just the post-production and the parties going on after. You guys have been here, shoot, I mean, almost a week now at the PBR Rock Bar, and Luke is highly up and coming. I mean, he's a sensational superstar right now, and to have the intimacy of a show like that at the PBR Rock Bar, where it's not a sold-out arena, that's got to be something special for the both of you.
Yeah, it is really nice. I mean, he likes to get up and close with his fans. He likes to meet everybody. And personally, Luke Kaufman, I don't think he knows he's as big as he really is. I mean, he's out there everywhere. He's a great guy, too. So, I mean,
That's all right. It was a long night. You know, and you said Luke, he doesn't know how big that he is. But there's one guy that stands to his right that probably thinks he's bigger than he is. He's a guy that's been knocked around the barrel a few times, and his guitarist is a legendary WNFR barrel man, Rockin' Robbie Hodges. To see him out of the arena and a guitar strapped on out of his trailer at the rodeo grounds is something that everybody needs to witness one time.
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, Robbie's it's a group of great guys down there. That's all I'm happy to be running with. But Robbie, he can really get on the guitar. I'll give him that, and he can belt them out when he needs to. So he was a little rough last night. His voice was about gone. He's been announcing the Ultimate Bull Riding down at the bar, too. So he's been putting a little strain on himself.
He's only 52. Don't tell him I said that, by the way, because he will call me and he will rip me a new butthole inside and out. Good. All right. You know, let's, before we get into the round and everything coming up, let's talk a little bit about Riding Rank. We talked about, you know, how you founded it and everything else, but you've got T-shirts, you've got baseball caps that are right up behind me, and we're going to do a couple giveaways. But you are also around town, and you're online. You have, you know, social media. So let the fans know out there, if they want some Riding Rank gear, how can they go about getting it if they're not here in Las Vegas?
I do kind of have, on the social media, I got a Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's all under Riding Rank. The website for it, www.ridingrank.com. Original, yep, it's right there. No HTTP, all that thrown in the mix, but nope, made it nice and simple for people to get on there and find it. Okay, it's there.
All right, and along with the shirts and the hats and stuff, you also have window static cleans and stickers and hat patches and all that type of stuff too that they can get. So, but let's get away from Riding Rank. You're here, so we're going to keep you here because we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Last night, like I said, 12 rides. Chase Outlaw was on fire. This last 3 weeks, Kirsten, he's won Tucson, the final Built Ford Tough Series event.
Yep.
He came in the week after and won the Blue Def and is a Blue Def world champ, and came in last night and won round one. Can anything stop this kid from winning the World Finals event?
No, I think he's a really big contender. I mean, you come off all those wins and you're strong and you're ready, and I think he really wants to win this one.
What are your thoughts?
He has, like he said, he's been on fire. I mean, he comes in, you win the World Finals in the Blue Defs, and he's coming in, you win round one. I mean, there's not really much you can stop. He's got that confidence going, and that's what you need. So I can see him going far in this one.
I can see him going far in the event, but the World Championship race is another story. But before we get into that, let's talk about Chase Outlaw. You know, we're going to take a break right here, and we're going to throw it over to the interview that we did with Chase Outlaw in the media room immediately following his round one win. And when we come back, we're going to generate speculation and drama for round two, and talk about the rank pin that's coming out tonight and the bull riding world championship race. We're going to be right back to see what Chase Outlaw has to say right here following his round one win at the 2016 PBR World
And a man
Finals.
has been hot as of late, Chase Outlaw. 89.5 points on Air Marshal. What a great night you've had.
Yeah, just couldn't be happier. Had a good bull and just bear down and did my job, had fun. Didn't tense up at not one point during it, all of it. Just had fun and do what I was supposed to do.
You know, let's talk about it, because I'll tell you what, you won Tucson, you won Blue Def, you come and win round number one, you're coming back from injury, and you're coming into arenas with a swagger and a vote of confidence that I haven't seen in you in a long time.
Yeah, it feels really good to, you know, have this much confidence, and ain't no better time than now.
Absolutely, and you know, congratulations on your Blue Def win, and congratulations on round number one. You got 5 to go, and I think everybody should put money on you at the sportsbook tonight.
Yes, sir. Yeah, 5 to go and ready for all of them.
Absolutely. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Hetland with Chase Outlaw, round number one winner, the 2016 PBR World Finals, right here on the RodeoRoundup.com.
All right, as you can see, Chase has his mind clear, and he talked a little bit about, you know, what decisions and what changes he's made coming in, and as he rounds things out and gets ready for round two. But talking about round two, the World Championship race coming into tonight, Kirsten, is about as close as it ever could be. Kaiki kind of fell off the bandwagon. Yeah, he had a ride last night, but I think he only gained like 5 points, if that. But Cooper Davis came in second place in the round last night, 180 points. He was coming in only just over 200 points out, and he's within 66 points of taking over the world number one spot, which he can reclaim in round two here tonight inside the T-Mobile Arena.
Yeah, I was impressed. I knew that Kaiki could do a little bit better on that bull, but you know, it's consistency. You just got to keep getting all those rides. I mean, if you can get a ride every round, I think he might be able to win it.
Absolutely. We talk about the rides every round because not only do you get round points, but you get overall event placing points, and that's where the huge points come in. So hypothetically, still, anybody probably within the top 8 have a chance on winning. But that being said, JB is known to ride, and he's 600 and some odd points out of first place right now. But just like I said yesterday, my wholehearted money is on Cooper Davis. He come back. He was out with a broken collarbone, had surgery. 2 weeks later, comes back and wins his first event, and you know he's catching fire at the right time.
I mean, when you got the try and you want to do it, you just put your mind to it, and he's there. He's got his head straight. So I could see him going far in this, too. I mean, he's trying. He's right there with us. He's 60 points behind. So he's going to – it's going to be close. I mean, you always got to love it, the World Finals, when there's a chase going on like this.
Absolutely. In the tightest chase in the history of the PBR is this year. Last night, we broke our 13th record of crowd sellouts in the 2016 season. All 13 of those happened this year in the PBR. Things are looking up for this organization.
Yeah, then they did that Cooper Tires fan of the year,
Fan of the night.
fan of the
Yep.
night, and that was so awesome. That 22 years this gentleman had been coming, and it was his 82nd birthday, and they gave him a buckle. Like how that just goes to show the PBR really does take care of their fans.
Absolutely, you know, and it's going to be interesting to see the World Championship race, but I want right now, before everything starts, after one round, what is your choices for who's going to round out of here and leave here on Sunday being the 2016 PBR World Champion?
You know, I'm torn. I thought, you know, maybe it could be Cooper or
You
Kaiki.
can't take him. I already took Cooper.
Cooper. Well, I'm going to go with Kaiki then because I feel like he's going to do it. I mean, he came out, he's young, but he's poised and ready, and he's just got this mental game. When you see him, he's just on. He's ready. I think he's going to take it.
You know, it was talked about too, and you know this as well as I do, but Silvano Alves, the veteran, has really taken Kaiki under his wing this year and really calmed him down, got him grounded when he's been kind of felt like he can't get back on track. So that's actually probably a pretty good choice, but he ain't going to beat Coop. I'll tell you that. What's your choice, Brad?
Well, you guys just keep taking all the choices, so I'll go with him. But JB Mooney, he's got a shot. He's a two-time world champion. He knows how to ride bulls, so he's got it too. He's got his clear mind with the ring on the finger he's doing. So you never know. He could get excited and win it.
We might have a wedding party in Vegas Sunday if he wins the world championship.
I think you're right.
Who knows? But, you know, there's another huge world championship race going on. And, you know, over the past probably 5-6 years, not only the Cowboys have gained a tremendous fan base, but the bovine athletes of the PBR have, I mean, almost outdone the fan base of the bull riders themselves. And, you know, a lot of drama filled last year on Sunday afternoon for the World Championship buck and bull race with airtime, and that was a bad deal. Matt Sharping was none too happy about that last year, but you know, airtime's in it, and they're bringing back, and the ranked pin is out tonight for the first of 2 outs. Remember, Kirsten, the scores from the entire season are wiped clean, and the only two scores that matter are tonight's and Sunday's to find out who's going to become a 2016 world champion buck and bull.
That's a little intimidating. I mean, great that they get to be like shown off here and with the lights and the action, so maybe we'll get some crazy stuff happening. I don't know. What do you think? Who do you think is going to take it? Do you have a specific bull you love?
Yeah, I mean, Matt Sharping is a Minnesota boy, so he literally lives 45 minutes from me. So,
Yep.
I mean, I've spent a lot of time with him in airtime in Arlington, Minnesota. You know, obviously Jared Allen he's part of the Jared Allen's bull team, and so all those guys are kind of near and dear to me just because I know them and I hang out with them.
And they're from Minnesota.
And they're from Minnesota. But, you know, airtime can be consistent. But as we found out last year, Brad, it's all who draws the bull to see how that bull's going to buck. Because if you sit there and you milk a bull in that buck and shoot, like what happened last year on Sunday afternoon of airtime, they're not going to get the score, and ultimately it's going to affect their chances. So everything's up in the air. I honestly, I hate to say it, but I like Sweet Pro's Bruiser. He's an outside contender, but Bruiser has really come on, and you know a lot about these bulls. So go over what you think and how you think things are going to play out over these last 2 outs.
I don't know. You hit on the nail on the head with the bull that I like, airtime. I love that bull. I mean, he's a different creature when he comes out. I like him, so that's my choice, or that he's going to win it this year.
You know, and let's talk about the buck and bull, because there's a legendary buck and bull that's in the championship race again this year. But if you've watched him since he came out of retirement, he's lost a lot of his, I mean, I wouldn't say a lot, but he's not the same bull he was years ago. Asteroid. You know, he used to be just the intimidator. He used to be the Dale Earnhardt of bull riding. And now, I mean, he's still intimidating, but you see the guys, and they're not afraid to go out there and pick him anymore.
Yeah, and what do you do then? I mean, you just try to ride your best. But if you're not a little bit nervous and intimidated, then are you really going to have that rank ride that they need?
That's a good question. What are your thoughts?
Ultimately, it is. I mean, you can do whatever you can when you get on your bull, but your bull's going to determine your score too. So, I mean, all you can do is ride it the best you can and let the cards fall as they run.
Spoken like a bull rider. You know, I don't know. It'll be interesting. That's another sports book stop we have to make after we're done here. We got to go down to the sports book. I've already put money on Coop, but we got to bet on the buck and bull.
Or Kaiki, because I think he's going to take it. But
yeah, well, you're in Vegas, you're going to lose money.
I already did $100 gone out the door.
You know what though? Hey, we left the PBR Rock Bar last night, and I went down to the poker table. I got into the room about 6 o'clock this morning.
I hit the craps table and I was back about 7.
You were back about 7 this morning. You're here with me. Are you up?
No, I'm still not up.
So he's not up.
Oh, I'm up.
Oh, you're
I
up?
slept. Yeah.
No. Up money-wise.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
You're not up
I've
either?
never been a gambler. I'm like down.
Wait.
So hopefully
Wait.
nobody else sees this.
Listen to this. Winner, chicken dinner. I'm up 400 off the poker table last night.
Oh, good. You paid
Yeah.
for dinner tonight? You want to go out?
And you know what's really funny? It was on a 1-2 no limit table. You play with a bunch of drunk morons. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm pretty sure they one for all.
All right, touche. You got me. And I have a feeling we're going to do it again tonight.
If it happens, it definitely will be.
Tell Luke no more shots, though.
I will not.
Damn.
Who's singing tonight?
Luke Kaufman is going to be there tonight, and the official PBR autograph and draft party is at the PBR Rock Bar with Luke Kaufman and Ride and Rank. So it's going to be one hell of a party again.
So you can pick up your Ride and Rank apparel.
Oh, yeah, I'll have it there.
Good.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. You know, and Kirsten, we got round 2 coming into tonight. And now it's all about, with only 12 riders covering last night, that championship round on Sunday is still wide open. Yes, we have, 4 more rounds to go before we even talk about that. But is it, in your mind, is it going to come down to you need to be riding 4 or 5 bulls to make it the championship round, or is a mediocre 2 or 3 going to get you in but not give you any chance on an event championship? What do you think?
I really think it comes down to consistency, because you may get those lower scores, and I see this a lot with the Brazilians. They keep those scores. They don't really take a lot of rerides, which is interesting because you look at more of the Americans like JB, like would he take a reride if he had, an 82-point ride? But, I mean, if you have those rides, like let's say you have like an 82 and an 83 and then maybe a 79 here, are you going to keep those just to get those round numbers up? Or are you going to take rerides and possibly get an O score?
I don't know. That's a question we need to ask Savano, because 64 or 66 or whatever it was. And, I mean, you cannot come and win a World Finals event by keeping a 66-point ride score on the board. You just can't do it.
No, you can't. You got to take a rewrite in that situation, in my opinion.
And I don't know if you saw, but we had 1 DQ on time last night.
Oh.
Man, I'll tell you what, Casey Hayes, and I didn't agree with it, but, I mean, we all have our opinion, because if you were there watching it, that bull was laying down in that buck and shoot the entire time, and the judge put him on the clock. Casey's looking up at him like, are you kidding me? There's not much I can do. But then, from what it looked like, and you were in the arena, I was down in the media room, what it looked like was Casey went back behind the buck and shoots and asked Cody Lambert and pleaded his case. And oh my God, did I think Cody Lambert was going to come through that damn TV and rip the heart out of Casey Hayes. If you've seen the look in Cody Lambert's eyes, I don't know if it was on just our closed circuit or if it was actually on CBS Sports Network, but it got to the point where Cody walked away, and pretty much Cody said, "You're coming with me," and they got out a camera and they went at it.
I didn't see that, so that must have just been on live TV.
Definitely missed that one.
And you know Cody as well as I do. That's the last man you want to get fired up like that. When he has that look, you run as fast as you can the other way.
Real quick and in a hurry.
I was like, wow. And it's kind of funny because all the stock contractors are sitting in the room with us, right? And about a half hour later, Cody Lambert comes down to the media room, and they're all just razzing him like, man, you scared the hell out of me. And I'm sitting down there. It's a big joke. And I think it's water under the bridge because, I mean, Cody was laughing about it and everything else. But it's the heat of the moment, and a lot of things happen like that. Even with the bull riders and the stock contractors, there's a lot of things that happen that sometimes you may regret or you just don't understand during a performance and the anticipation of what's going to happen like this. And we know that firsthand from being rodeo and, all our life.
I mean, especially this week, there's a lot of money on the line. Bulls, riders themselves. I mean, it's a big week.
Yeah. Absolutely. So getting back to the question, consistency. So you're saying, yes, they're going to need to ride 4 or 5 bulls to make it the championship round. Is that right? That's what you're saying?
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Okay. What do you think?
It's definitely going to stick down to consistency, but you're going to have to put up some scores this week. Everybody came to ride. They're going at it. It's going to have to be high scores and consistent, in my opinion.
To win the event championship, I think it's going to have to be consistency. It's going to be 5 to 6 bulls to win the event. To make it to the championship round is probably a different story. A lot of it's going to come down as to how things go tonight. But I think if you ride and you have 3 solid scores, I think you're going to make it to the championship round here at the PBR World Finals.
I'm with you. I agree. I think it's going to be it.
We'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. And that's not the mechanical bull at the PBR Rock Park. Speaking of mechanical bull, hold on. This reminds me. Have you been on Facebook lately and seen that dude like dancing on top of the bucking bull?
I did.
No, we're going to get Robbie and do it tonight.
I don't want to see Robbie break a hip now.
I think if we ordered you a few shots, Jason would jump on and do it. And I'll make sure I record it. It'll be on Facebook, and you'll be tagged. It'll happen.
That might not happen, but you know what else is going to happen? And I'm going to invite you because you should come with us. I'm going to let you all in on a little secret here that hasn't been talked about. Warriors and Rodeo, Sherry Smith Pro Rodeo is the agent for Mike Lee. And Mike Lee put up a challenge to Sherry saying, hey, this year when we come down to the PBR World Finals in Las Vegas, you're jumping out of a perfectly good airplane with me.
Oh.
And Sherry said, there's no way in hell that I'm doing that. So who does she defer it to?
You?
Yours truly. So within the next couple days, I'm going 10,000 feet up in the air with Mike Lee and jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. So if we are not around for round 4 or 5 in championship round, just come find us at University Medical Center.
If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for you.
If you survive it.
You should come with us too. It's fun.
No.
More the merrier. Yeah. No.
Birds can fly, but I'll stay on the ground. Yeah.
Oh,
we'll just
come
take
on.
over. So,
Yeah.
if
Why
you're
not?
at the hospital and you see us tomorrow, well, just know Jason's possibly okay.
I talk a big game, but we'll actually see it. Well, if I'm strapped to somebody, if we go tandem, I'm not going to have much of a choice whether to stay in a damn airplane or not.
I don't think anyone's not going to let you go tandem.
No, I don't think so either. But it'll be fun. There's a lot of things to do around Vegas during PBR Finals week. You've got Fremont. You got the zip line down there. You've got you can jump off the top of the stratosphere.
Again,
connected
with the
to
heights.
a little rope.
Heights.
Hope
I'll
it doesn't
pass on
snap
heights.
at the end. Really? You gonna go to the top of the stratosphere with me and ride the 3 rides up there? Oh, come on.
Heights aren't my thing.
Well, just close your eyes. If heights aren't your thing, look out that window. You're 22 floors up.
But I'm on solid ground here, so I feel a little better.
And the window doesn't open, so I think we're safe.
Awesome. A lot of fun had by all. If you can't tell, we're having just an absolute ball here in Las Vegas. And Kirsten, we have nothing but going forward. A lot of fun had by all, but Brad, thank you so much for stopping here with us this afternoon and being on our show and being a guest host with us.
Hey, I definitely appreciate you having me come over here. It was definitely nice to meet you guys last night, and I'm sure we're going to have fun again tonight.
Oh, it's going to be fun again, but let's not let Luke Schneider on stage. Oh, my goodness. He thought he was a rock star. Dude, was it not fun? Jim Sharp in the house. Sean Willingham was there. We had Brendan Clark was there. Cody Nance stopped by. So we had a lot of. Yeah, we don't remember a lot of it, but yeah,
everything seemed like a good decision.
It did. How come gambling always seems like a good decision in Vegas after a night of drinking?
Yeah, it's just bad.
It was good for me. That's all right. Camelot Steakhouse. Here we go. Yeah.
I know with the $400 that he's up, because we're both out.
Hey, all right. We're going to be live from the 2016 PBR World Finals round number 2 at the T-Mobile Arena in just a few short hours. So stick around, watch social media, event recaps, and a round winner interview immediately following the performance tonight. I'm Jason Hetland with the Rodeo Roundup Before the Buck, along with my co-host,
Kirsten Durant.
And
Brad Razor with Riding Right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in a few short hours live from T-Mobile Arena.